holding 600 odd shares of Tech Mahindra, bought at 1510 a piece. Samir, I'll come to you on this one. Tech Mahindra came out with its earnings yesterday. Numbers largely in line. Deal wins were better than what analysts were expecting. But overall, the top three segments growth has been largely flat. What is your reading of the earnings, and what should Siddharth do with respect to his holdings right now?
Yeah, so good morning, Mahima. We've been saying for some time that the IT sector is something that we have not had too much comfort with, given the fact that growth is in single digits. Guidance is in single digits for growth. The best part of the margin expansion that happened over the last couple of years is now behind us. So now we are going to have to maintain at these margins. So when companies are growing at 4-5%, yes, Tech Mahindra had a phenomenal quarter. I will not put that behind because of the cost reduction initiative, and also there was some one-offs. If you take into account, then the growth was not that great. It was good, but it was not as spectacular as the 79% that looks like when you look at the numbers optically. But the basic thing is when companies grow at 4-5% and margin expansion is not possible. So we're talking of profitably growing maybe at 6% or 7%, and companies trading at 22 times forward earnings. It becomes difficult to justify why one should invest in the stock. So as good as the numbers were for the last quarter, we don't think growth is going to be anything phenomenal. Order executions are going slow. New orders, even though they're coming, we need to see the light of day. And plus, you also got to remember that if the US is going to go through a slowdown, which everyone's talking about, which is the biggest market for all our IT companies, then you're not going to see good growth, because eventually they are going to cut spends from IT. That's the easiest place. I keep saying it's the easiest place to do some amount of cost saving. So if that is the case, then why should we value companies at these valuations? So I'm not in favor of investing in IT at this point. Your caller has bought it at 15.10. If he has a very long-term view, maybe 3 years, he can hold on. But if he's looking at a 1 year kind of view, I think he should exit it and buy something else where the opportunity in the near term might be better.
Okay. So comprehensive view on TechM as well as the IT space. We've got our first caller of the day. Snigdha is calling us from Hyderabad. Hi, Snigdha. How can we help you today?
Hi. So my query is regarding Winston Solar.
Sterling and Wilson Solar. Yeah.
Yeah, Sterling and Wilson Solar. Sorry. Yeah. So I have 600 shares purchased yesterday at 328. So I just want to know if I can hold it for next 3 months, or should I sell it?
Okay.
So the results were declared yesterday, right?
Yes, they were. A stock under a little bit of pressure, so I'm guessing that's what you are concerned about. So let me go across to Jatin on the chart. Jatin, under pressure today. In fact, no buyers in the stock. It's currently locked in circuit. So what should you do if you bought at levels of 328 with a relatively short-term time horizon?
I think it's time to exit at a minor loss. The reason being, it has hit the 330 mark, which is the 20-week average. So a crucial resistance has been reached, and thereafter we are witnessing selling pressure. I know this selling pressure might last for some days, and the stock can drift towards 285 to 278 levels. So that's a decent down move that we are expecting in the stock. So even if at minor loss at current levels, she should exit the position.